Hi guys! So sorry it's been so long, but a lot of things have changed and a lot of things have happened since I've last been on here. In May, I was gifted a cruise. My best friend and my god sister, her and her husband took me on a cruise to Cozumel, Mexico in Progreso, and we went and we swam with dolphins and different things like that. Amazing experience. And then after that, I went and I worked in Texas and I worked in Arkansas. So I went to Texas, Arkansas, and I was in Louisiana. And then I moved to my new home. So my new home currently is in New Mexico. So in my last video, I talked about the job position that I got, which is in New Mexico. So right now, I'm currently 14 hours away from my family members. It has been a very good transition. I've been in connection with a lot of great people since I've been out here, and God has just been providing for me in all these different areas and avenues in my life. I love teaching, you guys. I love my students. Their parents are so supportive, and being a first year teacher, sometimes you're always kind of like, how is this going to be? Am I really going to be successful in this? And so far, you guys, I can say that this has been a wonderful experience. My students are wonderful. Like, it's amazing to see them grow. Like, when you see the light bulb goes off and they finally get something and it's like, oh yeah, I know how to do that. And I love getting that expression from them. And I actually just left my first parent teacher conference. Oh my gosh, you guys, I was so scared. I was so scared. But yesterday and today, they went amazing. Like, I talked to the parents and I went over everything we've been doing in class, and like, it was just great. It was amazing. Like, I was shocked. And the words just started flowing. Like, when we had the conferences, it's like the words just came to my mind, and I just prayed to God that those conferences would actually be, edifying, and it would be good for the parents and good for the students and just be a great experience. And I wanted to show you guys something, and it's something that God has really blessed me with, because right now I live in an apartment, right? So you guys, look, this is my view. I don't know if you guys can see it, but so from my little balcony, you can kind of see the mountains in the background. I love this spot. And a lot of times I come out to the balcony just for peace, and you just get peace and you get to see the mountains. And for me, since I'm originally from Louisiana, you guys know, like, Louisiana is pretty much flat. So you don't have you don't have mountains at all, like, at all. So when we first got here, or when I first got here and my family came with me, we rode the tram up, and we got to go up the mountain and then go take pictures and see all these different things. And for all of you who have been with me for a while, you guys know that I'm pretty much a nature junkie. So I'm waiting for the perfect opportunity for me to actually climb the mountain. I've had an incident to where I had to have surgery on my foot. That's another video, a whole nother story. But before it gets too cold, that's one of my goals. And caving, new love, like, I hadn't caved yet or went caving yet, if that's even the name for it, caving. Who knows? But anyway, a lady came to our school and she talked about, going into caves and doing different things and experiences. And I really believe in experiencing life to the fullest. We can still live for God and still experience life. We don't have to just be here on earth to just be here on earth, if you get what I'm saying. So it's a lot of experiences that I'm still looking forward to going through. Like, I still want to go zip lining one day. I still want to go bungee jumping. Like, all these things, or all these adventures, are things that are on my bucket list. Because most of you know I am 28, so I know a bucket list is like far out, but hey, what better time to start than now, right? So it's a lot of different things that I want to go and experience, before it's, kick the bucket. I guess that's the concept of it. But yeah, live each moment to the fullest and take God everywhere that you go, because a lot of times we go and we experience things and we leave God out of things. But with the experiences that I've had thus far, I always ask God for guidance and stuff. But as far as me, the reason why, one of the main reasons why I want to go zip lining and bungee jumping and all these, and skydiving, all these things I want to do, the reason why I want to do them, because I want to overcome my fear. And in a video about maybe 2 or 3 years ago, I always said that the only thing I wanted to do was fear and reverence God, right? But I know in a lot of situations, I still fear things. Like when I first rode a plane, I was like, what if this plane crashes, and I die? And then I was like, Ivy, who is your God, If you're on the ground, you can die. If you're in the air, you can die. So I just take experiences like that, and I make myself think of things like that, and I want to overcome the fear of like heights and going into caves and different things like that I really don't have control over the situation, but I'm trusting God to get me through those different experiences. I know I have the control and the aspect of I'll be paying for them to go and stuff, but other than that, why not? I mean, that's a good question. Why not do these things? But yes, I'm outside on the balcony, as you guys can see, and it's kind of a bit chilly. So let's go on the inside. I need to turn on the light. But yeah, so far I've kind of, it's gotten dark. Dressed my apartment just a tad bit, but I'm not really doing an apartment tour slash thing tour, but I want to show you guys my favorite part of my apartment. That's one of my favorite things in my apartment. And it says, let us run with endurance the race God has set before us. Hebrews 12, verse 1. And when I get ready to walk out the house every morning, that's something I get to see. Like, I can read that, and when I go outside my door and I pray, God, go before me and different things like that. But this picture is a constant reminder. No matter how hard it gets, how lonely you get, which you will, especially when you're far away from family, you get lonely. You crave the interaction with other people, because now this is a whole new thing for me as well, because when I lived in my other apartment, it was me and two of my other friends. We lived together. So now I'm out here and it's like, you're by yourself. So since I have been here, and this is my couch. I love this couch, by the way. I waited a little while to get it, but I love this couch. It's actually another one of my favorite pieces in my apartment. But you guys know I can go on a tangent, and I ramble on and on and on. But just keep the faith. Even if God leads you somewhere, wherever God leads you, He provides. Whether it's finances, whether it's the job position, whether it's faith, community, because that's something that I really craved when I first moved here, was community. Like being with like-minded people and being able to, go and just sit and talk and have, sophisticated conversations with people. And that's something I've always craved. And I thank God, because He has given me He's definitely given me that, because I have people, that I can go and I can talk to and I can have conversations with. And I can also, even at, the school I teach at, I can ask questions about, okay, am I doing this right? Or, just different things and different experiences. And just with life overall. And I've asked God, to provide me with growth. Send me to an area where I can grow. And God has done that. And I believe that each day that I wake up, that God gives me breath in my body. He gives me the strength and the endurance to go through another day. And He provides me with avenues and things to help me to grow as a woman of God and as a person in general, as a teacher, as a sister, as a daughter, and just different experiences that we may have to go through. And it's been a pleasure. So yeah, I didn't expect this video to be so long, but yeah, you guys know I can ramble, but I love doing videos. It's been 4 months, right? So it's so much stuff to catch up on. And yeah, so maybe I'll be doing more videos later, and I'll try to see if I can add pictures of when we went up the tram. If I can't, then you'll just get this video. So yeah, you guys know my videos are raw and uncut. It's basically Ivy as Ivy is. So yeah, it was a joy and a pleasure doing this video, and I pray that you all have gleaned something from this video. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I love you guys. Peace, love, and blessings.